Hey, how you guys doing today? Me, I'm doing fine, just out here in the yard because we're gonna have family fun day out here. So I had to come out here and check the scenery out. You know, we got a nice sized backyard, so get the things out here for the kids and stuff. But I wanted to come out here and talk to you guys because I had a friend that messaged me, and the conversation had got so good. Oh, almost failed. Conversation had got good. So I was like, you know what? That would be a good segment with T with T. She asked, she said, Tanisha, she said, I've been knowing you for a while. And I had to ask you, what are the things that you working on individual? So I thought about it and I said, you know, like, what do you mean? She was like, what are you working on individual wise? She said, it's something that you're working on. She said, and I can tell it. So, you know, I listed a couple of things that I was working on for us myself. I listed a couple of things for as what I was doing with my family. But it was one particular thing that I said to her. And I said, you know what? I said, that'll be a good Tea with Tea topic. And the topic was self-control. So when many people think about self-control, they think, oh, well, self-control is about, I'm not going to fight this person. I'm not going to argue with this person. But I thought about it. I said, you know what? I said, self-control is really not even getting agitated. You know, not even letting someone get in your spirit so much to make you even agitated. So I started really thinking, I said, you know what? How can I be this person who don't even get agitated when people either say things that I know is about me, or if people say things to me? You know, how can I not get agitated? So before I say that, I want to give a shout out to Kenya. Thank you, girl. Because I'm going to let y'all see this little waist trainer thing. I even be outside in this thing because this thing gets you right. As y'all can tell, I'm burning up. But, you know, I got my water definitely with me because I'm on my water diet. So I done drunk like 2 of these today. So that's another thing. But out here in this heat, you know, you get to walking around. This thing really, I already feel my legs sweating. But back to self-control. But I have gotten to the point where I don't even let my peace get stirred up when I know things that people saying about me, or if I heard things that people are saying about me. I don't even let my peace get stirred up. I have gotten it to a place where it's not, I'm not gonna say I don't care, but I don't care. Like, if you can feel what I'm saying. Like, I've gotten to the point where I had to realize when people do and say things, it's within themselves. It's sometimes it ain't even something that you didn't even done to these people. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people just mad for no reason. Like, people dislike you for no reason. People say things about you for no reason. Who are you to get upset and mad because they feel some type of way about their own self? You know what I'm saying? So I had to realize, I'm like, you know what? Instead of me always getting mad at these people, instead of me always trying to get upset with people, what they're saying and stuff like that, maybe I need to just work on me. Work on how to keep my peace. Work on how not letting what they say get to me, because at the end of the day, some people don't even like you because of the spirit that's inside of you. You know, some people, their spirit is so evil that they can't stand the goodness that's inside of you. So you have to get to a point where you have to pray for these people. Like, I have even, like, one of the main reasons why I really decided to work on myself is not even just because of me, but because my kids watching. I have a daughter that's 14. I have a son that's 13. I have twin boys that are 9, and I have a daughter that's 6. I have to practice these things because I can't tell them to, oh, you got to have self-control. Learn how to talk to your brother. Learn how to talk to your sister. And I'm sitting there acting a fool. I don't even know how to control myself. I let every little thing get to me. how am I teaching them to be these type of people that control themselves? You know, a lot of times when I was younger, I used to say, well, I can't control myself because this person said something to me or this person done something to me. It's called self-control. Can't nobody get you out of character unless you allow them to get you out of character. You know, sometimes how you know it's in self, because when somebody say or do something to you, your blood start boiling in the inside first. It starts in the inside. It's in the inside first. You feel your spirit getting riled up in the inside. So you have to contain that spirit in the inside to say, I'm not even going to get mad at what you're saying. Because in Ephesians, it say that we don't battle against people. We battle against spirits. So I'm not even mad at you. You say what you say. I'm not even mad at you. And in all honesty, I'm ignoring you. Because at the end of the day, it's not you that I have a problem with. Our problem, if you're a child of God, your problem will always be the devil. It will never be nobody else. It will always be the devil. So at the end of the day, I'm not mad at you. Say what you need to say. I'm fine with that. And I'm just going to be honest. This probably is like maybe one or two people that maybe can say something and get me stirred up. And it had gotten to the point where I have to distance myself from those people. I have to, because if I don't distance myself, and you know, I've been doing pretty good distancing myself from them. So now, if I hear from them and stuff like that, it's like a short conversation. It's very short, because if it carries on too long, I will allow this person to interrupt my spirit, and I'm not there yet with those people. So I have to carry stuff short with them until I get to the capacity where I can be around them and they can say things and I'm okay with it. If I'm not there yet, so therefore I have to keep my conversation slim. You have to know your limit with people. So all in all, those is just two people. Anybody else, you can say what you want. You can do what you want. You won't get me out of character, because I've been there. You know, that stuff you do when you're a teenager. That stuff you do when you're 20 years old. You know, that stuff you do in your 20s and stuff. I'll be 35 this year. You know what I'm saying? What I sit right there look like letting somebody get me out of character to where I act ignorant. You know what I'm saying? Say what you want, whether you do it indirectly, whether you do it directly. Just know the problem is not within me. The problem is within you. Because I don't feel the need to have to talk bad about somebody indirectly or directly. I don't feel the need where I have to say stuff to push people's buttons. See, this the thing. People will have bad talk you. And I'm saying you in general, because this can go for anybody. People have bad talk you so much that you can say something, you can post something, you can tweet something, you can snap something, and they'll still feel like it's about them because they done said so much stuff about you. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you ain't even thinking about these people. You know, and you like, what? Like, where did that even come from? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're throwing shade, and I'm not even thinking, but yeah, you know, that's why you have to pray for people. Because at the end of the day, when you know where you stand, when you know that you have peace, when you know that a lot of things you don't even address no more. You don't even feel the need to address it. You know, even if it's down to something, even if it's down to the point where somebody has said something about you, you don't even feel the need to correct it. Honey, if you want to believe what someone says about me to you, believe it. You know, believe it. Because at the end of the day, we too old to be trying to prove stuff to people. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I'm too old to try to prove to you, oh, no, I didn't say it, and pulling out receipts. I'm too old for that. If you're going to believe it, believe it. If you don't, fine. You know, we're getting to the point where we're too old to keep addressing people and keep letting people get into our spirit. We keep letting people interrupt our peace. We keep letting people come into our lives just to destruct our peace. You know, some people come into your life because they see you at peace, and they come just to destroy your peace. They come just to destroy your peace. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you gotta watch. Like I'm learning. People come into your life for a whole lot of reasons. Some people come into your life just for peace. Some people come into your life just when they need you. Some people come into your life just when they want something. You know what I'm saying? People come into your life for different reasons, so you got to have that discernment to be able to understand, what are you in my life for? Who sent you? What are you coming in here for? You got to be able to see the red flags before they get to you, because then you would know, like, you coming to disturb my peace, so I'm not even going to let you have that. Because if a person come into your life to disturb your peace and you don't see it coming, then that's when you get all riled up. That's when and then before you know it, just like when I was a teenager and in my 20s and stuff like that, I would let people say stuff on Facebook, indirect, direct, whatever. And I would be so ignorant to pull up to these girls' houses, trying to fight them, just ignorant stuff. Then wondering why I'm sitting up in the courthouse, having to pay all these fines and stuff, because I done sat right here and act a fool when I could have just had self-control. So no, I would never let anybody get me to that level again. You know what I'm saying? I would never let somebody get into my mental space to the point where you get me in trouble like that. You know what I'm saying? You ever let people, they sit right there and they done got into your mental space. They done destroyed your peace. Now you up in the house mad at everybody else and they can't figure out what's going on because you done let this person come into your life and destroyed your peace, stir up your spirit. Now you up in there taking it out on everybody else. That's not going to happen again. I used to be that person. I'm not that person no more. You know, because at the end of the day, I realized, number one, as I grow, my focus is different. My focus is totally different. I don't have to focus on why you don't like me. If you don't like me, fine. That's cool. Just know I ain't got no problem with you. But if you don't have to like me. We too old to wonder why people don't like us. That's stuff my 14-year-old go through. People don't like you. What? You know what I'm saying? We too old to wonder why people don't like us. We too old trying to sit right there and prove ourselves to people. We too old for that stuff. You know what I'm saying? We too old. That's why I be sitting there and I really, I'm not going to say I be laughing, but I be praying for stuff that I be seeing on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of y'all sit there on Facebook and y'all let people just take y'all out of character, off of status. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even talking to the younger generation. I'm talking to y'all older ones. This ain't even to the younger generation, because I know how it is to be young. When I was young, I was wilding. I'm going to tell you that right now. I was a country girl, but my attitude was on a million. I'm going to tell you that right now. I got in trouble after trouble after trouble for my attitude. I'm serious. So I understand the young generation. Some of y'all in y'all 30s, 40s, and 50s, and y'all sitting there sharing statuses about what people know. Who does that? We too old for that. You sit on Facebook trying to wonder what people say about you. You get up in the morning trying to check Facebook just to see who said something indirect about you. I don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? That like they say, when you know better, you do better. You know what I'm saying? So I started practicing self-control. I started to say, you know what? I'm not going to let what this person say get to me. You know what I'm saying? When you act out of control, like, have you ever got into an argument, maybe a fight or whatever, but before that, your spirit was so stirred up, you feel like you out of yourself? You don't even feel like you yourself. That's because it's not self-control. Something else is controlling you. You're not controlling yourself. You know, so you got to get to a place where if I can't come to you and we can't have no adult conversation, then, baby, we can distance. If you got a problem with me and we can't have no adult conversation, then what's the need for it? I'm not going to have no conversation with an adult who act like a child. We don't do that. Either you can come to me and we can have a civil conversation, or we don't have to talk at all. Either way, I'm fine. You know, so we got to get to that space. We got to get to that space where we got to say, no longer what somebody say or what somebody do. You don't get to me. Some people do stuff because they know they can get to you. You know what I'm saying? It's just like a bully. A bully going to keep messing with the person until the person just really stand up for themselves and say, you know what? No more. I'm no more. You're not going, at the same time, you're not going to bully me. But at the same time, you're not going to get to me either. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to get me in a space where I feel like I have to step outside myself to address you. No. That's why self-control is a fruit of the spirit. That's why it's a fruit of the spirit. Because a lot of people can't control themselves. And I was one of them, so I know. I know what I'm saying is true. A lot of people can't control themselves. A lot of people do and say stuff because they really can't control themselves. And then you wonder why you sit there and you didn't mess somebody up, beat somebody up, messed up somebody's stuff, and then you sitting up in courthouse mad at that person. For what? You did that. What you mad at them for? You did that. I was one of the ones, I used to be pissed. I would be so mad. Oh, this person done got me locked up. No, Tanisha, you got you locked up. All you had to do was ignore. I don't want to hear that, well, sometimes it's hard to ignore. Yeah, but you can take yourself out of the situation. You can take yourself out of the situation. You know somebody on Facebook making indirect status about you, but you won't block them. You know somebody on your Facebook friend list then said some things about you, but you won't unfriend them. You like it. We like stuff. We tend to like stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that person. That's just not me. You know what I'm saying? If I know for a fact that a person has said something about me, I'm blocking you. Feel how you want to feel. You're not going to disturb my peace. Feel how you want to feel, baby. Because at the end of the day, just because I'm blocking you don't mean that I don't like you. That just means that I'm just not going to allow you to come into my peace and stir it up. I'm not going to allow it. See, we sit there and think, well, she done made an indirect status. Oh, yeah, she didn't comment this, but you won't block her. That makes no sense to me. So that means you know this person is doing it, but yet and still, you still won't block this person. You still won't. Then you sit around all day making indirect statuses about this person. Then you wake up in the morning, you can't even halfway sleep because you're checking your Facebook to see if the person has said something else. That's exhausting. Facebook need to pay people for that. That stuff exhausting. Won't be me. I ain't doing all that. I ain't checking for you. No, I ain't checking for you. I'm telling y'all, I read my books. I get on Facebook. I may post something that I know or whatever, but I don't be on there trying to check for somebody that I know don't like me. 9 times out of 10, they already blocked. And if they ain't blocked, it's because I don't know it. I'm not saying that we're not doing this. We're not doing this. It's 2020. We're not doing this. We're not going to keep letting people interrupt our peace. And then the first thing we do is we know these people on Facebook, and we know people on Facebook indirect talking about us. Then we get on Facebook. Well, I ain't gonna let nobody interrupt my peace. You letting them interrupt the peace by still being friends with them, knowing they talking about you. Let's go for anybody. Like that Facebook status say, I unfamily a person in a minute, unfriend a person in a minute. I don't care. You interrupt my peace, it's done. It's done, because I'm too old to be going back and forth. I'm too old to be sitting there trying to wonder, this person like me? Oh, if that person like me. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like I say all the time, I've never been a people pleaser. Never. Never. You don't like what comes out of my mouth? If you don't like the things that I post, unfriend me. It's that simple. It's simple. We make it difficult. Because at the end of the day, if the Holy Spirit tell me to say something, I'm going to say it. And if I want to say something, I'm going to say it. If you don't like what I post, that's fine. We're not begging for friends in 2020. We're not begging for friends. We're not begging for people to like us. I've never wanted a fan club. Never did. You know? So it's self-control is a big thing. Some self-control can make you or break you. And that goes for anything. Sometimes it goes for your job. You sit right there and you a hothead and go in there and talk to your boss any kind of way, then you wonder why you fired. when all you had to do was use self-control. That's all you had to do. You know what I'm saying? That's all you had to do. But no, you want to go in there bullheaded, thinking you can talk to people any kind of way, and then you wonder why things ain't happening for you in your life. You know what I'm saying? You wondering why you still an employee and you ain't no manager yet. Or you wondering why you a manager and you ain't got your own business yet. God ain't gonna elevate you and you can't control yourself. You know what I'm saying? You will be a business owner, but you can't control yourself. You ain't gonna have that many customers. Cause people ain't gonna deal with people that don't know how to control themselves. You know what I'm saying? So self-control is a big thing. That's one of the big things that I'm learning nowadays. So I'm gonna get back to what I was doing. It's like I said, we're gonna have family fun day out here next month. So I'll get back out here to what I was doing. Hope you guys have a blessed day. And you guys just make the best of what you can make it. Love you guys. Have a wonderful day.